cheap shopping trip. Cheap shopping trip. Let's go down and take a look at this target. You know what that means, don't you? 93 and 1X. She actually tied me. Range fans. I showed up at Kentucky Rimfire, Justin's Range. We got Hasbro here today. We got Mr. Dave Gardner, DG. I call him DG. I hope he doesn't mind. But I wanted to show you guys something. Range fans. Yes. Hey. Ignore the gallery back here. That's right. I'm on somebody else's territory. Didn't I tell you it was coming?
Welcome back to Kentucky RImfire and Hobbies. Let's talk Benchrest here on Friday night. And we have a special guest tonight. We got Mr. Elijah himself from Day at the Range. And we got some discussion to have with him tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about how he got started and why he chose to do challenge targets, and maybe a little bit about the equipment he uses. And we're going to touch base on the targets that he currently has going on for 2026. One of those targets, you could win a prize. I'll let him tell you more about that. And there are leaderboards intact on his website. And he is going to surprise us with a new release. Yep, that's right, a new target. So we got to rush to get this done because he's got a video releasing on his channel in about 5 minutes to tell about that target. So we're going to try to get these guys out of the green room and introduce everybody and let him tell us about that target before his video drops. So up first, we have Justin Lowe from here in Kentucky. How you doing,
guys? Glad to be with you tonight.
You had a busy week?
Oh, yeah.
Always work,
Yep.
no play.
Yep.
All right. So up next, we got Jose from J Delta 22NC.
Good evening. Thank you for having me today.
Glad to have you here, brother. Did you have a good week?
Absolutely. Been shooting all week.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to move on through the room here. We got Hillbilly. Oh, nope, that's not Hillbilly. That's Hillbilly's cousin.
I mean, that really hurt. That's pretty low blow. I mean, sorry, I'm out of here. Hey, guys. Good to be with you. Getting ready for a terribly long weekend of hard work, but tonight's good.
Yeah, he's going to be moving some of his family down south, so. All right, we'll bring old Hillbilly on out here. How you doing, Hillbilly?
You know you're making it in YouTube when you have imposters. I'm going to throw a copyright claim up here as soon as the show's done. Doing great, buddy. Thanks for having me. Looking forward to the show tonight.
Yeah. Up next, we got Steve from living in Southwest Virginia.
Hello, Chad. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, buddy. You been doing any shooting?
Yeah, we did a little shooting there the other day. We wanted to go today, and the range was pretty well filled up with people lining up for deer rifles, so we didn't try to crowd them out.
Well, I have to ask you one question. You know, I ask you every time. Anything new?
Not for me. No, my brother though has a 52 coming.
Oh,
Ooh.
my.
There we go.
Awesome. You can't go wrong with the 52. All right, we
I
got
figure I'll get my
Brock
share.
from Leather Action 22.
How's everybody doing? Good to be here.
Hey, buddy.
Glad to have you, buddy. We missed you last week, or was it week 4?
Wait for.
Yeah, week 4. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get the big fellow out here so he can make his debut with his new target because he's got 4 minutes left. How about you, Elijah? How you doing, buddy?
Range fans,
Range
range
fans,
fans.
Range fan.
I don't even
How
wear
you
any
fellas
clothes
doing?
in the winter.
Doing good.
Well,
Hey guys. Hey, hold on, Chad. Hold on. Did you hear Hillbilly knocking on Hasbro?
yeah.
If I remember correctly, him and some other fellas on here tried to take over my channel too. So maybe I need to go take some videos down and put up some disclaimers.
That's how you know you're making it big, buddy.
That's how you know.
We had to keep you rolling. So it's an honor to have you on here tonight, man. Me and you've interacted a lot over the past couple of years with these challenge targets, and we've become good friends, and we've got to meet up twice and shoot together, and I'm looking forward to the next time to get to shoot with you. We're going to figure out where that's going to happen, and it's probably going to be in the springtime, but Dave Gardner says let's try to make it happen before it gets too hot. So tell us about this new target you got coming, man. You got 2 minutes left to you.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
If you
Put
want.
you on
So
the exploded
If you
view.
can.
let me tell you guys something. No, y'all don't want to see it. Y'all ain't even excited. I'm taking my target and going home. No, I'm kidding, fellas. So, me being a Marine, I woke up one morning, and that's how some of these targets come to light. But I woke up one morning for some reason with the USO on my heart. The USO had helped me out quite a few times in the military overseas. I had a death in the family, and you guys will see that in the video here at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. I had a death in the family, didn't know what I was going to do. And I'd hate to think what a trip costs now, but for me to come from Japan back to the States, it was $9,000 for a round trip ticket. And the USO helped me out with that. And so therefore I told you, we do one fundraiser a year. You guys always go into it with me. This is not a fundraiser, but this is just to remind us about the USO. The other thing, and you'll see it in the video, this target is a symbol that most people missed in Captain America. This is actually the shield he was carrying in Captain America. And it's a call your shot challenge. With rimfire ammo, we all kind of know it's going through the roof with price. With rimfire ammo, fellas, call your shot. It only takes 6 shots. 1 shot per target. You call it red and white or you call it blue. You always know it's a twist. If you hit blue, 5 points, fellas. But it's got to be totally in the blue. Totally in the blue. Anywhere in the red or nicking the blue, you get red, that's 2 points. If you call blue and you get it all in the blue, you get 5 points. And you go down each shot, the target's up here. If you print them to size, actual size, 1.3 inches at the widest, 0.9, got to be shot at 100 yards. That's the new target. We're going to think about the USO a little bit, kind of get their brand and their name back out there for all they've done for me and my family. And just wanted to pay homage to them, fellas.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
What if I call the star and I get all star, no blue?
Man, if you call star and get all blue, I'm going to treat you to a steak. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to treat you to a steak.
That's open sight, right?
No, man, I
mean,
couldn't see that
Chad.
to save my life at 20 yards.
Oh, yeah, we got the side chat rolling over there. So I know most of these people probably already know you in the side chat, but tell us a little bit why you decided to get started into the YouTube world and why you chose to go down the road of challenge targets. Because I know firsthand, just making YouTube videos is a lot of work. The fact that you're making targets and tracking a leaderboard, kudos to you, man, and holding down a full-time job, So what made you decide to go do that? I know it's for us, but I want you to say it.
Okay, that's the end of this video, fellas. I'm out.
Yeah, everybody go watch this new video he just posted.
Yeah, that's right, Hillbilly. That's right.
Well, just wait till Chad sees the comment I just put on Elijah's video.
That's a really good question, Chad. I think it's really simple. I needed something to do when I left the Marine Corps. I left the Marine Corps. Had spent all my life in the Marine Corps, serving the best nation in the world. I still feel that way. And I needed something to do. And so me and my son was kind of, he and I go out to the range. He was a lot younger then at the time. We go out to the range and he's like, Dad, you should start a channel. And I thought, man, camera adds 10 pounds. There ain't no way in the world I'm getting in front of no, I'm not getting in front of a camera. And then let my brother see how bad I've gotten out of shape. Can't put on my blues jacket anymore. No, not doing that. Not doing that. So it took some time for me to warm up to it. But also, I mean, like for me, it really is about like serving the community, the 2A community. I spent some time at Camp David, and quite frankly, fellas, I hate politics. I'll just tell you, I don't dig them. Do I do my civic duty? Absolutely. But I just don't dig it. So I needed some other way to express what I feel for the freedoms we get in this country. And 2A kind of rang out to me, and loved to shoot, had some firearms, wasn't that big in 22 at the time. And so me and my son kind of started a channel, to be honest with you. And then, after starting the channel, it turned out to, well, how can we be a little unique? Because the genesis of the channel was about getting others to carry the torch. I want everybody to look around on this camera and look at us. We're all of age. We all have a lot of wisdom, right? And so for me, it's about attracting the younger people that when we are no longer here, that will continue to carry the flag for this great nation and continue to support those freedoms that we have and get some of the younger people in the shooting. And I kind of noticed that when I went out to a Benchrest match one time, and it was like, man, where's my son was out there with me, and it's like, where's all the generation behind us? What's going on with that? And so it was just literally like, even Captain America, it's probably some of us, we shouldn't be embarrassed. By the way, fellas, my son had to point it out to me. He often helps me with the targets. So I didn't notice that Captain America was carrying the USO shield. It's something he had to point out to me. It's like, oh man, that's pretty cool. We should do a target around it. Yeah, let's do a target around it. And then I started, making this target here a couple of weeks ago. But that's really what it's about. It's about getting others involved behind us to continue to carry that flag for this great nation. It's as simple as that for me. Outside of you fellas, I can't even believe you made me say it, but you got it.
Brock's the youngest man in the room here, so we do it for him. Is that what you're saying? And we've already got this cat buying big high-end rifles. I mean, he says go big or go home.
Woo!
If you haven't met Brock, by the way, he does some fantastic leather work, and he's got a Sewell sitting in behind him there.
I see that.
Yeah, he's shooting a 2500 custom build, and he's got a nice B14 build, Bagara. So he's in deep.
Yeah, I can't even see light this far in this rabbit hole anymore.
He's closed in at the top now.
Somebody put the manhole cover on top of him so he can't get out.
That's
so
right.
He can't escape.
That's right.
Well, you know what, Elijah? Well, between Chad and Brock down there, I got silver warts hanging off the end of my barrels now.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
I can believe it.
That young man's learning us some stuff right there.
That sure is a nice rifle back there. I just got my first Sewell. I've been drooling over one for quite some time, and I couldn't find one. It was one that always got away, one that always escaped me, and I came across one and was able to make a deal with the guy that I felt like was pretty reasonable for it. And man, I got to tell you, it just the quality in and of itself, and for how old it is, how the bluing is still just top notch. Man, I didn't know Sewell put in that kind of quality. I'd seen them before, but I probably should have paid more attention to them. Man, they are quality. They are just flat out quality.
I absolutely love mine. I mean, I've got an Anschutz, and it's just kind of been forgotten about. So
I'm going to ask one more question, and then we'll go around the room and let some of these other guys ask you some questions. So when you got started, I think you were primarily a revolver guy, hence Mr. Revolver Guy. So once you got into 22 Benchrest shooting, since we're talking Benchrest here on this live show, and that's what we do every week, what kind of equipment did you start out with? Because I know it wasn't no beautiful ransom rest.
No, it wasn't the ransom rest. I actually started out with a Caldwell, and we all know how this goes. And I would say that is a listen, to keep your wife or your significant other from giving you the side eye, fellas, buy once and cry once. Just get it over with. Take the knot on your head and get it over with. Because I bought a Caldwell, then I bought a Caldwell BR. I borrowed a friend's rest for a while, and then that's when I came into the ransom rest. Well, the ransom rest you can shoot on the ground, on the bench. It was kind of like a utility. The only thing that's missing on the ransom rest is the old joystick, if you will. But I will tell you, it is pretty sturdy. But started out with a ransom rest and quite frankly, just some shooting bags. And, if you do things in the Marine Corps like I did, sometimes it's just sand in an old sock, in an old gym sock. My wife would nearly put her face close to that thing, but that's kind of where we started.
So before we go to the next question, this is going to get interesting because we got 3 people on this panel that's actually sat and shot with you, and we got 4 people that has not. So I'm interested to see where the questions go here. So we'll start off with Justin. You go first.
So when you was in the military, did you ever compete at Perry when you was in the Marine Corps?
I did.
You didn't?
No, sir. I did not, Justin. I did not compete at Camp Perry. As a matter of fact, the Marine Corps is one of those glorious organizations that move you around. Me and my family moved at least every 3 years. Oh. And to be flat out honest with you, I have seen more outside of the United States than I have seen. I'm almost embarrassed to say more outside of the United States than I've seen of the United States. Me and the wife now in the situation we're in, we're trying to get out and visit more of this nation, but it was not afforded the opportunity.
I got you.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Jay Delta. He sent a $9.99 super chat. I appreciate that. So, Steve, from living in Southwest Virginia, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask Elijah?
Oh, probably about 100. First, I just want to say hi, Elijah. I've been enjoying your channel now for several years, and I'm a big fan. And I've seen a lot of beautiful rifles on your channel. If you had to just pick one to be your favorite, what would you pick?
Lithgow, LA 101.
Golly, man, I gotta tell you, Steve, why you start with that question? You came here to start with that. Well, you heard me talking. I will tell you right now, it would be a toss-up between what I know my brother Chad likes the best, and that's that Lithgow LA 101. But now that I have that soul, man, they are. I don't know that I could choose just one. I'd have to throw one across each shoulder and make my way with them both.
So, Hasbro, what do you got for a big guy?
Well, if you had to pick just one,
What excuse would you use? What's your default excuse?
oh no.
Boy.
So now that you shot with us twice, few of us here, what were you thinking?
I don't know. Has. I don't know. Man, I tell you what. If you guys were to hear me like at work with a few fellas that do shoot, or either when I go out to my range, I bet you there's really kind of I know Steve, I know Has, I know most of you guys. Leather, I don't know too well, but I'm sure we'll get to know each other, sir. Man, I talk about you guys like brothers, man. They think you live down the street, quite frankly. So man, for me, it was a godsend. You know, I when I left the Marine Corps, I struggled a little bit, fellas, to adapt to civilian life. It's a real thing. I thought that was, you know, that kind of conversation, being honest with you, was for the weak. It ain't for the weak, I can tell you. I struggled a little bit. As a matter of fact, when the second war started, I told my wife, I'm going back. I even started running again and all that kind of stuff. And she looked at me and she said, you better go talk to somebody because you need some help. You ain't going back.
That's right.
And, she's like, they won't even take you back at this point. I said, oh yeah, they will. They will. When I walk in there and snap to attention in my Blues uniform, they will. But it was a little bit hard getting adjusted and trying to find. That's the other thing that the 2A community like does for me. You find brothers, man. You find camaraderie, you find fun, you find things that you enjoy together. And when you need somebody to talk to, you find brothers that you can talk to for just about anything. And so for me, it was godsend, dude.
So next we got J Delta, and J Delta has not yet shot with you, but he shot with us. And I'll tell you, he fits right in. So, and the reason I know he fits right in is before the show started and before you got here, fashionably late, he had something that he wanted to say to you, something about Army and Marines.
Is that right? Don't take your tongue back from the cat, J Delta. Go ahead and say it.
Don't back up.
Yeah, we used to say that, we love our Marine brothers, but you can only hold the beach for 48 hours, so we had to come and rescue you. You know, we know. Semper Fi, you my Marine brother, man. We are brothers.
You know what?
That. So my
each
question
branch
is
of
simple.
service has its own mission. We do rib each other.
That's right.
We do rib each other quite well, but I will tell you what, you know what we used to say about the Army, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think YouTube would allow me to say it, but I'll let you guys go look it up. I bet you can find it on Google.
Yeah, that's right. You can Google it. But my question is, God willing, next year and I'm looking forward to meet you and meet our chats. We had a great time. We had a great time in the last shootout. But my question is, when course, God willing, we come all out there. What rifle are you bringing to show Chad how he needs to shoot to be a winner?
Oh, J Delta, come on, man. You know the answer to that. You got to beat him with his own rifle.
Oh, okay.
You got to beat him with his own rifle. But I guarantee you, when I show up, I'll have a truckload.
Oh, okay.
I'll have a truckload for all of us to take a look at and have some fun with. But these guys got way better rifles than me, quite frankly. Honestly,
Yeah.
Jay Delta, I'm wondering when Justin, he must be scared of that BSA Martini or something. I'm wondering when he gonna get that thing back out.
Hopefully soon. I'll be really busy.
I get it, bud. I totally get it.
We had
There's one thing that's true. When you shoot Elijah's rifle, you come away with this stuff that just feels like a valve lapping compound on your fingers. I don't know what it is. It just feels like that's what's in there.
So we had a Savage against Savage challenge, and I do believe I won that.
Yeah, you did. You did.
And then we shot at the hide, and I think I was above him up there too. So what? Who's showing him?
I ain't too humble. You know what?
Did you see that, Elijah? He forgot who won at the hide. He got right around that. Did you see that?
I just said I was middle of the pack. I mean, and if you haven't saw it yet, Elijah, he just went up there and done it again with centerfire.
No, I saw him. I saw him. Yep, I watched it. As a matter of fact, old Steve sent me an email.
So Hasbro has been laying back there sandbagging all of us, acting like he don't know how to shoot Benchrest.
Mm-hmm.
He's a sandbagger.
He hadn't broke out enough money yet.
Yeah.
He's disguising as a BB gun shooter.
Yeah. The BB guns is a front. Yeah.
I will tell you, Chad, when I first met Haz and I saw Haz at the camp, and we were all there shooting together, man, he was looking around his rifle. I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to walk this dude. So I think, Chad, you on to something. He comes with this look like he ain't got a clue in the world about what's going on. And then next thing you know, he sits down behind the rifle like, where did that come from?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling up in his RV, wearing his
profile,
gold chain necklace.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I need to do. I'll get the Flavor a big clock on here. That'll be it.
Yeah, that's right.
So Hasbro and I, though, we're kind of even because I won 2 and he won 2. So
1-3.
You got me with the 6.5 Creedmoor and you got me with at the hide, but I got you twice with the Savage.
Oh, that's true.
Not keeping score or anything, you know.
I got my Savage shooting pretty good now.
Just keeping score in that.
Yeah. So
he just so magically forgot that. Oh, that's right.
Hey, but at least I can admit it. Chad had a little trouble coughing that one up, you know.
well, you did say there was some age in the room, so he's getting to that forgetful stage. So, all right. Well, how about the young man in the room? What kind of question you got, Brock?
Well, first off, I think Jose was looking for the how to take his super chats $9.99 off when you called him out like that.
Delete.
Yeah, where's the undo button? But no, my question is, how much like sanction shooting have you done, or if you haven't done very much, do you plan on it in the future?
You know, for me, Brock, it's about fun. It's about fun. And I'm not saying that the sanction shoots aren't, but when you put the miles on your knees and ankles that I have, I really contemplated 3-gun for quite some time and decided that it just wasn't for me. I put a lot of miles. You're talking about a guy that all his young life ran at least somewhere between 3 to 6 miles, 3 days a week. Nothing like a marathoner. And did stupid things like running in boots instead of tennis shoes and all that kind of stuff to prove my bravado. My body's paying for it now. So I don't know that I will get into sanctioned shoots, right now, what I want to do is attract those to the sport that can carry on the flag behind us. That's a really good question.
So, Hillbilly, we'll let you go next and save your voice now because we're going to let you call the side chat after this question.
Well, I'm feeling much better. Thank you. I actually got a voice back after that sickness. So, I mean, I've been on YouTube for just starting, my third year. And, I like breaking news and like asking the tough questions. So I want to, like, the whole deal of YouTube, everybody, the entire community wants to know, like, who is the better shooter?
Uh-oh.
You, Cyclops Joe, or your wife?
Wow.
Mrs. Leo.
I'm out, fellas. It's been good seeing you guys again. Man, it's always a pleasure to talk with you, fellas. I tell you what, man, and I don't say it lightly. Hillbilly's a really good hillbilly. Cyclops is a really good shot. If you left my wife, Miss Leo, to her own vices, and as all of you give me, if you haven't picked it up, as all of you give me trash about, shut up and let her shoot. If I did, fellas, it'd be quite a few more embarrassing moments than what you guys have seen, and I have had quite a few. I've had her. She loves the steel bay and pistols, and I've had her run circles around me on the steel bay on timer. On timer. So she is a blistering shot. She really is a blistering shot.
So you do sleep with one eye open,
man. Hey, this is the honest truth. Let me tell a story, and I swear, Chad, it'll be a couple of minutes.
Oh, you're good,
fellas. My kids were younger, and I got 2 girls, 1 boy, and they were younger. And the girls asked me, "Oh, Dad, can we do something?" And I think it was going bowling or to the skating ring or something. And I said, "Yeah." And one of the girls, I said, "Yeah, you guys want me to take you?" And one of the girls said, "We better ask Mom." Better ask Mom. Well, you just asked me. What do you need to ask Mom for? She says, "Well, we all know." And, they were getting, one was, I think, about 13, 14 at the time. The other was about 12. And what do you need to ask Mom for? Well, we know Mom wears the pants in the family. She better know where we all are. Phew, I took a bat. I didn't know my wife was standing at the top of the steps. And I told the 2 young ones, I said, "Hey, you ever seen Dad without a belt? It's okay to be the pants of the family, but it's the belt that holds it all together." We went out, did our thing, and we come back that night. There's a reason I call my wife Miss Leo. That's kind of her brand. But that night, I woke up to 2:00 in the morning, and she was buzzing off that taser of hers. And fellas, I almost saw the bed. Fellas. I jumped right up in the bed, and she says, "Now, who wears the belt in the family?" I said, "It's all you. No need for violence. It is all you. No need for violence." That's true story. That's a true story.
You know what? I love to see you and the wife. That blesses me when I see you guys at the range. It really, really, really blesses me.
I love seeing her beat him every time.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, I'm married. My wife's beat me on a few of those videos too, and it's like, man.
It is a humbling. We are a competitive household to begin with, and so it is a humbling experience. Because fellas, it don't stop at the range. We got to ride home in the car together.
That's right.
Oftentimes we go out and get something to eat afterwards. My wife has told strangers, like waiters and waitresses at the table, about what just happened, especially if she's had a good day. It's a humbling experience, fellas. Humbling experience.
Have you guys ever noticed that some of the nicest rifles Elijah has, she stake claim?
Yeah. She can pick a good gun.
Yep.
So, anyways, over in the side chat, Dale Pogue's calling you guys out. He says 32, but we're now at 37 viewers, and we've only got 14 likes. So you guys get over and smash that like button. And Corey Muse, I have not had a chance to shoot that rifle. The rifle you're speaking of is sitting right there, and that is the John Langley built rifle we talked about last week, and I got it on loan to do some videos with, and I cannot wait to do that. So we're going to call out the side chat, and what we're going to type in there tonight is some of Elijah's famous last words on his video. Get out and shoot.
I thought it was going to be excuses.
Well, you can see who types the fastest.
Well, I tried to type it, and YouTube rejected it. So,
Hey, Elijah, while they're doing that, I got a question for you. Is it hard to stand at full salute and shoot?
No.
Because I know you're yelling out, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
well, we're going to have to pick a new.
You just gave me an idea, Has, for a good video.
We're going to pick a new thing to type in because YouTube rejects that.
Wow.
Type in range fans.
Range fans. Well, they'll let that one go through.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
it
going
is.
through.
It is.
Yeah. Wow.
See, Elijah, you're a bad influence.
You guys aren't so innocent now.
I don't know what's true. They're going off the page.
My goodness. Look at all these fine folks out here.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, I want to thank Elijah for being a guest here tonight. Man, appreciate you, brother. Your content's always fun. And to start this off with range fans, we got J Delta 22. We got Hasbro 1969. No, I'm sorry, 1964, and
I just got 5 years younger.
yeah, yeah, there he is. Anyway, we also have Leatherman 22 Brock out on the side chat and in the panel, as well as the other guys before that. We got Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies out there on the side chat and in the panel. We got Jay Crow out there, 530. Ronald Eastman, good to see you out there, buddy. And we also have Empty Pocket Paint Shop. Yeah, does a wonderful job on some painting on stocks and everything. Oh man, great work. And a great shooter too there. We got Steve living in Southwest Virginia. It's not West Virginia, it's Southwest Virginia. And he's on the panel and in the side chat. We have KTF 1955 out there also. We got Tom. I'll just call you Tom, brother. We got Crafty Fireman out there. Good to see you. We got John Taylor out there in the side chat. We got Tommy 22. Good to see you out there, buddy. Oh, I got J Delta out there messing up on my range fan stuff, brother. I'm joking with you. And Eric F 4779.
That's helping
Yeah,
me.
our brother Dale Pogue out there. We got DJ Play Nice. Good to see you out there, buddy.
He managed to get it to go through.
Yeah, and we got Mr. Bob Dabalina, as my wife like to say when he shows up on our VIP show. And I also want to shout out Mr. Bob, man. He went through some health problems. Surgery made it through, man. Good to see that you're still on here. And, man, so happy for you. A lot of prayers went out for you, brother. And I believe that is it so far, Chad.
Awesome. So, Elijah, you started off the year with the Stretch It Out Challenge, and we run that all year long. And what's the leaderboard looking like for that right now?
The leaderboard on that thing, I think it's 26 pages long. That's the other thing.
Wow.
You talked about like doing it all, and sometimes, fellas, it's till 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning and got to get up at 5 to get her done. But when you enjoy something as much as I enjoy this and enjoy the camaraderie for you guys, it's not that big of a deal. But when you join one of the challenges, you email the target in to me if it requires grading or what have you. That way we have a consistent grades. I grade them, I put them up, but I give everybody their own spot to host their pictures on the website at dayattherange.com. I give everybody their own page so that they can, they send their pictures to me, post them. I'm still working on some code yet to try to give the specific person access to post their own and not have to wait on me, because sometimes work gets busy and I can't get them posted fast enough. But I believe that challenge is up to 28 pages, I think, of individual pictures. And that's what I asked the team to upload. Nothing more than, it's kind of like telling your story, right? It's just kind of like telling your story for how you got out and shot and what you did and what rifle you did it with. And when you add those pictures, it brings if you can't video and film it, it brings a little bit of a different dynamic to things. And it gives me something to drool over too when I get bored. I go back through the leaderboard like, man, Chad, boy, that rifle there behind Chad, man, I've been eyeballing, drooling. I'm surprised it ain't rusting from all the way in Kentucky, and I'm all the way in Ohio. I'm surprised the thing ain't got rust on as much as I drool over it. But it gives me something to look at and just kind of have fun with.
Yeah, so let's not forget that not only are we stretching out our shooting distance, but another purpose of this was to stretch out our faith. And
yeah, that's really what it was all about. I think I was kidding with Hillbilly in the interim, and I think man, I'll admit it here. I can't believe I'm going to say this in front of Jay Delta. I might want give me a second to think about this. But you fellas did something amazing for me at the beginning of the year, because I will tell you, I go to the doctor, was used to going to the doctor at least twice a year. So when I left the military, I decided that was going to be something I kept up to make sure I keep an eye on my health. And one day the doctor told me I had cancer. And I will tell you that's a humbling thing when you think you're invincible, like I did. And I think it's a little bit of a lesson in humility too, from the good man upstairs, to say, hey, you can't walk this life without me. And my mom raised me in the church, fellows. And I got away from it a little bit. And so I had to get back to it, not just because I had cancer, but because I knew he and I had a conversation, and I knew I was a little bit too far away. And so it was about me getting back in touch with my God and stretching my faith out while also improving my shooting of 22 at 100 yards. and Hillbilly, and you fellows came together and sent me some items. I mean, you guys have no idea how appreciative it was for me. You guys pulled me out of a dark hole, man, and my hat's off to you.
Man, brother, that's awesome to hear. I mean, this community is like the best community out there. I mean, when people are, down, people in this community, they don't, they give them a hand up, not a handout. If it's money or support, whatever the case is, and man, I thank the Lord every day to be a part of this community. I mean, it's amazing, and you're such a big part of this, buddy. I mean,
Absolutely. I mean, if you ask me, it's where the challenge target started. I mean, he's the OG challenge target maker. And so that's going to bring up my next question. And then we'll run around the room again. And then after everybody gets a question in, we'll talk about the Hilux challenge. But my next question is, when are you going to do what we talked about when we were having dinner after our visit at the Hyde? So I'm challenging the side chat right now. What is a target that Elijah has had that you would like to see come back? I'm calling for a retro, and one of them that I liked very well was the Captain America target. So I know you guys like the Shooting Flies target. There was also a Halloween pumpkin one out there that was pretty cool.
That was a good one.
But side chat, put it in the side chat. What's a target you want to see come back? I'm calling for a retro.
That would be awesome. And we have all of them. We can bring any of them back that you fellows want to. And quite frankly, if we want to bring them all back, we can manage it. Let's bring them all back. I love all of them. I'm a little bit like Justin. That pumpkin thing, man, that was something special for me. I don't know why. I'm not that big of a Halloween fan, but man, the graphics and everything in that pumpkin challenge, and the way me and my son got together and shrunk them down as it went down the target to make it harder and harder, like it was outstanding. I actually had them when I first did the pumpkin challenge. I had them reversed. I had the smaller ones up top, and they got bigger as you went down, almost kind of like a pyramid. And I got to thinking about it, and it's like, no, you know what makes you better is to flip it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're first starting, you're probably at your best, at least for me. I'm first starting, I'm at my best, and then you get a little fatigued. The eyes get a little fatigued. It requires a little bit more focus, and you get down to the bottom of that target. You see those little pumpkins, and I will tell you what, there's something about them when they're grinning back at you, boy. That don't set too well with me.
Yeah, you get scope eye by the time you get down there.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know if you're seeing the side chat, but it's a unanimous fly swatter right now. And there's also
I'm a little biased. Right, Justin?
There's also a Z challenge.
Yes.
But fly swatter is taking the cake right now. Everybody's saying fly swatter. So
I already have an intro video clip for that one.
Yeah. Live action.
Oh yeah,
back. That's for sure. We'll after we get done with the old USO challenge, we'll let that run for about 30 days, probably to the beginning of the year. And then we'll bring that. I tell you what, let's make that, if you guys don't mind and you want to participate, let's make that the first challenge of the year, a retro challenge. In honor of Mr. Cheesehead, Kentucky Rimfire and
Can you put little cheese heads on every one of the flies?
That would be awesome, man. That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
You get bonus if you hit the
head. No cheese, all head.
So Elijah, I'll go ahead and tell you how Justin does his fly swatter challenge. He picks up some deer poop on the range and rubs it on the target. When the flies come light on it, he shoots them off.
I'll keep the real ones.
The closest I've come to it is that old grasshopper I had. And I swear, man, that grasshopper, he was a large one. So yeah, Justin's got me beat there. I haven't been able to hit a fly in a long time.
I have to shout out Boomstick and Hasbro. I've seen both of them shoot a fly live that landed on the target. It wasn't the fly swat. It might not have been the fly swatting target, but yeah.
Yeah, I hit one with that 52G that could have been a more perfect swat. It was like,
Awesome. Welcome, Kentucky Range Time. He says Sheps, which is the gentleman that owns this red rifle back here, he referred him over here to the channel today. So welcome. Glad to have you over here.
Yep.
So let's go back around the room. Justin, what's your next question for the big fella?
What rifle are you looking? I mean, what's on your radar for something you'd like to have as far as the 22 goes?
Man, you know what I really, really want next, Justin, and they're hard to find. I should have got it when I saw it on Optics Planet, but there was a little negative press about Optics Planet at the time, so I decided not to. But I really want a Seiko quad. A Seiko quad range is what I'm kind of looking for. That's the one with the wood stock, not one of the laminate stocks. And man, I've only seen one in person, and those things kind of remind me of Sewell's. They just shoot. They just flat out shoot. You don't have to do anything to them. You take them and shoot them, and they shoot. So that's what I really like to have next.
Okay.
I thought you was going to say you wanted a Springfield 2020.
I don't know. Maybe it should be a Springfield 2020 and Mo Money's Savage Shootout. That's what I think.
Well, Steve, what about you? What's your next question?
There, while you was not putting out videos, I guess it's your son, the Zen Master. He made some really great videos, and I was wondering if he's going to be doing more with you on the channel.
Yeah, you know, he's in college right now. When he comes home and things like that, we try to get him out to the range. We all know how college is. It's to the grind, and it's to the grind because he's probably out all types of night. He says he isn't, and he's being a good young man. But all I could do was teach him what was right from wrong and give him some high morals to stand on. I believe that he is, but he's off in college right now, Steve. I would say once he's done with college, if he's close to home, he's working a job right now that may take him away from home, quite honestly. But if he's close to home, I'd love to have him on the channel, and he would love to. But I will tell you, Steve, he loves the semi-autos, quite frankly. There's something about a 1022 for him that just, especially if they're accurate, but there's something about a 1022 for him that just does it.
All right, Hasbro, it's your turn.
If you had to have one Winchester 52, what are you going to pick, and what are you going to put on top of it?
Man, that's a really good question.
Well, Chad and Justin both have a bunch, so
yeah, no kidding. I bought the only one they didn't have.
I would probably say, for nostalgic purposes, there's something about wood and steel that I don't know. It tickles my fancy. The vintage kind of tickles my fancy. I would have a Winchester 52E. Those were some of the supposedly, according to the historians, some of the better ones that were made, some of the more accurate ones that were made. And I'd love to have one of the rare 2-inch Unerdals on top, probably like a 20 power on top. Just, I think those two combinations is like, man, you can't you can't beat it from the looks, the lines, and also the shooting.
Justin picked up another 52 this week.
I'll say Justin
Ooh.
probably got one.
I don't have a D. I'm picking up an A. And
You
I
have an
a
E?
pre-A and a C.
Wait a minute. Say that again, Justin.
I have a pre-A with an Eric Johnson barrel, and I'm picking up a one day this week coming, and I have a C.
Oh man, nice. You got an A and a pre-A. That's nice.
Yeah. And
That's one that has always slipped and got away from me too. It is one that when I go out and do a look or a search for a Seiko quad and just kind of looking, I usually get a little frustrated. Then I fall back to the Winchester 52A, kind of looking around to see if I can find one in good shape.
So, where were we? J Delta?
No, you skip him.
Oh, okay.
Brock, what's your next question, Brock? We skip Jose. We skipping J Delta. We don't talk those Army guys.
Unmute yourself, brother.
You're on mute, brother.
Muted.
That's because of what he's saying about the Army.
there you go.
Or about the Marines, I mean.
Must be your mic, J Delta.
Yeah, he's actually not muted. It's his mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got unplugged or the batteries are gone dead or something.
Now he's muted.
He should went over that checklist, huh?
Oh, still muted.
Well, Marines are first on the beach again.
Oh,
Hold on.
there you
How
are.
about now?
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, it's the USB gets stuck there sometimes. So, which of your 22s, which one is your best shooter right now?
The Soul, hands down, J Delt.
Wow.
The Soul, hands down. And I mean, like, I've got a couple of other videos in the archive that'll get released sometime here soon. But I am telling you, like, nothing done to it. I'm surprised at the age. You know what? I'll get some bore scope footage too. Just surprised at the age, the way the barrel looks. And I haven't shot. Now, I haven't tried like CCI standard velocity or anything like that. But let me see. SK rifle match, SK long range. And I swear I got a bad bunch of SK long range. It just not performing. This last brick that I got not performing for me too well. But anything I put in it, half inch at 50 yards, easy, most times in the 3s and 2s if I really do my part. And at 50 yards, always at 100 yards, always less than 0.6.
Wow.
Always. With any ammo.
That's good.
How old is that rifle?
Man, that rifle is over, I think it's 68.
Wow.
Too bad you eliminated yourself from the challenge.
Yeah.
Can I test drive your rifle?
Dude, you know what? If we were closer, man, I'd give you the combination to the safe. That's what I think about you.
Oh, I appreciate that, brother. I do. Brock, can I have a combination to your safe?
My safe's right there. All my guns are right here.
I just won the Ely team.
Yeah, well, it's up there. If you could have like one scope, what's like your favorite scope for Benchrest, or do you have a favorite one?
Whoo. I would probably say a buddy of mine, really good friend of mine. Unfortunately, he spent all his life in the chair force over 30-something years. And he has a night force Benchrest and hands down better than anything I have ever looked through. And also just the turrets, really audible, and some of my scopes, you know, that I know that they're within my price range, but some of my scopes, you turn them and they click, and it's still got a little wobble to them a little bit sometimes, you know. But Night Force Benchrest, I think it's a 8-32. I think it's on my channel. I think I have it on my channel, and it is, man, it is hands down better than anything I've ever shot with. If I could have one Benchrest scope, it would be that one. Let's reverse that question for you, because I see that rifle back there, and I'm be drooling over it.
That's a Night Force competition, so it's the 15 to 55 power.
Yep. There you have it.
Yeah, Billy.
Yes, sir. I had to go change hats here.
Golly. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, just for those that can't see, this is what the hat I put on.
Oh, no.
Buddy, no disrespect.
Man, as big as that old noggin is, we can see that hat. We don't want to see it, but we can see that hat.
This is not only respect for all of our armed services, but I still have a son-in-law that's in and a nephew and 2 nephews, and so yeah, I just respect and love all of our service people. And
Absolutely.
man, thank you, all of you guys for doing, and girls for doing, you know, for serving our country. So I thought about questions to ask you, but I kind of want to give you this time. You have, like, you do, it's so fun watching your videos. You know, like myself, I like to do entertainment videos also, you know, along with this, you know, having fun and everything. And like, you're just so great at it. You, Joe, you know, there's people out there that just bring on the entertainment with the videos and everything. And so first of all, I want to thank you for that. But, I want to give you like my time here, to like let everybody know like what brings that on, the entertainment, not only that, but you know, talking about the Lord, you know, we all, you know, a lot of us like share our faith through these live streams and our videos and everything. So yeah, I'm just gonna like, you know, give you that opportunity right now, brother.
Hillbilly, I want you to do something for me.
Take this
I know
hat
that's
off.
not what you asked, but I want you to do something for me.
Yeah.
Outside of taking off that old hat there, but I'll let you have that. If you go back and watch some of my, when I first started, if you go back and watch some of my older
Mr.
videos,
Revolver guy,
I was out with revolvers and what have you, and I was trying to deliver a polished look. And man, you know what? My girls, which it kind of broke my heart a little bit. You see a soft Marine side coming out here, but my girls and my son was like, you know, it's like, did you guys see the latest video? And I was kind of getting this lukewarm kind of answer back. It's like, well, what's the deal? And finally, man, I give my son so many props. I'm so proud of him. All my children. He finally stepped up to the plate and said, that ain't you. That's not you, Dad. He's like, just go out and be you. Go out and be genuine. And I wanted to script it, and I wanted to know every detail, and I wanted to know, man, if I were doing it like I was back then with the access to some of the stuff I have access to between, because the club I belong to is about 400 members. It's a private club that we belong to on private land. That's why you don't see many people out there when I'm out there. But most of those people, I know I go to the range meetings when I can. but man, they'll just downright loan me something. And so with the access I have now, if I did it that way, trying to know every single detail, which I know some people that want to know that, but trying to script every single detail, this is what the rifle is, and go through all of that, I'd probably turn out one video every 6 months, quite frankly. And that doesn't meet what I want to do, and that is attract others. One video every 6 months is not going to bring everybody else to the sport that we all love and share. And so for me, dude, it was, and I got to give him kudos. I got a boss at work, man, that told me one time he wants to see more of me. You know, and that kind of tugged at me a little bit and resonated with me a little bit. So between those two, my son and my boss at work, kind of saying, we just want you to be you. Show up and be you. You don't have to be anybody else. We want you. We already know what we have. We want you, and we want the best of you. And that changed my videos, because you can watch some of the older videos where I was with revolvers and pistols, and there's some more revolvers and pistol videos to come, but you'll see it was I thought it was good, but my son said, Dad, that ain't you. Just go out and be yourself. And that's what I would tell all of us. You know, go out and be yourself, man. Find what it is that you like, what you want to do. And sometimes don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, I had to ask for help. That's really kind of how I got to know Joe, asking him about camera equipment, how he does it. He and I met at the NRA show one time and just hit it off ever since. And so, you know, how I met Chad, I came across some of Chad videos and I said, man, this dude's on to something. He doesn't know it. So I wanted to send him in.
I mean, my first video was shooting your challenge target. I'd never made a video before. And I sent it to you and you said, dude, where have you been?
Yep.
Get out there and do this. And I was like, well, maybe he's on to something. So I started, you know, and it took off. But
did you call him a cheesehead right off the bat?
I ain't calling him a cheesehead right off the bat, man. I wanted to get to know him a little bit.
Oh, but when he did, it stuck.
Well, and to go back to what he was saying about scripted, none of this show right here tonight was scripted. I invited each and every one of these people tonight. They didn't have a clue what we were going to talk about. All they knew was Elijah was going to be our guest. The way we get along right here on this panel tonight is the way we get along on the range. And that's what makes it so great. You know, we're good friends, and we know how to poke and prod at each other, but we also know how to pick each other up when we're down, you know, and that's what it's about. And anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. I think you're absolutely right. Brad. I mean, when we're on the range, we poke fun at each other, we shoot really well, we break bread together, and we continue to try to do it over and over again. And I look forward to the time that we all can get together. Everybody on this panel, I would love to see at the next shoot, and love for us to arrange something.
That's a challenge.
Get together and do it.
Hillbilly and Brock, you're the only two that haven't been to my range.
We're the farthest away, dude. I mean, it's like 4 hours.
Like I said before, you know, you get over here, you don't have to bring nothing. We'll put something in your hands, you can shoot it. I'll furnish you ammo. I mean,
there you go.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that story. Hasbro shaving lead and, you know, handing it to somebody. And,
when Hasbro rolls up, he's got enough for us all to shoot.
I ain't falling in front of that. Like, you can shoot my ammo crap. I'll bring my own stuff.
Yeah, exactly right, Brock.
I'm so trusting. I trust Chad with a brick of Center X right now. I don't know what I'm going to get.
I'm still hoping
on by now.
So rebox it.
All right, so
I want to thank Elijah for that. I mean, you lead a lot of us on these challenges stuff. I mean, you're kind of like the OG, as far as I'm concerned, the OG of these challenges. And that's when somebody says like, you know, they watch YouTube or whatever, and like you are a creator, and this and that. When you started all these challenge targets, here and there and there, you have brought other people to build these challenge targets and doing all that. And so, man, hats off to you, brother, for like, kind of being the OG on all this and just building a wonderful community.
Yeah. So I started off my video and I thrived on shooting the challenge targets. And the more I'd done it, the more there was challenge targets. And it started becoming not fun to me because I was trying to keep up with everybody's targets. I was spending a bukus of money and ammo, premium ammo at that. If y'all haven't noticed, I like to shoot more of the Gucci stuff than I do the budget stuff.
And printer ink.
Printer ink, and I just,
Yep.
I've made a lot of friends here, but I've also lost some friends because some people's got offended that I don't shoot their targets anymore. And it's not because I don't want to. It's just, it's not possible when you hold down a full-time job and this is your hobby on the weekends. I can't possibly shoot everybody's target. And so, like I said, I've gained friends, but I've also lost friends. And it's not intentional that I don't shoot your target. If I see a target and I like it, I'll go after it. I sure will. But speaking of targets, let's talk about this one that you could win something on. And that's the Hilux Challenge. And Elijah, I'll let you talk about it. But while you're talking, I'm going to share my screen because I actually have your website pulled up here so we can view the target and we'll take a little look at the leaderboard. So,
well, appreciate that. Yeah. So, there it is. There's the target. There's a leaderboard. Anybody can go over to dayattherange.com, download that target for free, and join the leaderboard. It's pretty easy. Really is pretty easy. Download the target. When you print it, I get a complaint or two from different people from time to time that say, hey, mine's bigger or smaller. I can't make a target. The best way to get them to print the same size is to get them is when you print it, there's usually you go down to advanced printer settings and print to fit, print actual size, it'll say for the printer. And then it should come out to the exact size. But on this particular target here, I reached out to Hilux. I do own a couple of their scopes. I love their Malcolm scopes. And I have met the owner before, and so I reached out to him, or one of the co-founders, and reached out to him and said, "Hey, what do you think about a vintage scope challenge? And what do you think about us partnering together to do a video?" I actually thought they were going to tell me to go pack sand somewhere like the Army dogs used to. But to my surprise, they said, "Man, we'd love to. Let's do this up." And so I showed them the challenge. We shot the challenge together. You'll see a co-sponsored video over at Day at the Range. We shot the challenge together between me and Chris. That's where really, when I saw Justin had a BSA Martini, it really piqued my interest. And then Chris came out with his, and it's like, man, I kind of like that. I got to get one of those things. But anyways, we're going to let this thing run to December 1st. And what we're going to do is we're going to you can shoot it with, as long as the rifle is vintage, and I said 15 years or older, as long as the rifle is vintage, the scope doesn't necessarily have to be vintage, but what we want is a scope that's 20 power or less. If it's greater than 24 power, still shoot. Still, if it's greater than 20 power, like 24, 36, whatever, it doesn't matter. Still shoot the target. What's going to happen is those that have a vintage rifle and a vintage scope, what will happen is there will be 6 slots for those top scores to be put in the hat. If you shot the challenge with something that was greater than 20 power, there will be 4 slots for those to go in the hat. And we're going to pick the top scores, or the smallest groups, if you will, the smallest average. We're going to pick those top scores. I'll record it all, film it all, kind of like when we all got together and raised some money for St. Jude's and what have you, where we did the random drawing online. We'll do a random drawing online and we'll pick that out. Myself and Hilux, we're still working out. It's probably going to be, or it will be, a Malcolm 20X scope. So it's a Unerdal kind of remake, if you will, up to the day's standards and quality. The glass is much better than on the Unerdal. The knobs are much better than on the Unerdal. And I know, you might find it hard to believe because we all love Unerdal so much, but it is much better quality today than it was then. And we'll pull names out of the hat, but we have a few additional things. It won't just be one winner. We have a few additional things that we're going to throw into like a prize bag, for lack of better words. And we're going to say the big winner will be the first one drawn. And then I think there's 3 or 4 additional prizes that will be in the prize bag, and we'll pull winners out and call them online. And then all it takes is for someone to email me at mrrevolverguy@therange.com if they are a winner. Email me, send me their address, tell me who they are, etc., to make sure that I can validate they are who they are, and then they'll get a prize. It's just as simple as that.
Justin Helping Man said he could have swore one of those deer heads just looked at the camera behind us.
They're all dead, I assure you.
So I have a question, and he's not here tonight, but if he had the opportunity to rib me, he would. So I want to take this opportunity to ask, how many entries does Minnesota Mike have on that challenge?
All of them.
47.
Hey, no, you ain't counting them all yet, Hillbilly. No.
It's still in progress.
You know why? When I leave here, I got to go back in the house, and I think I got 4 more emails from him that I have to grade and get up on the board. Yep.
He's done shot enough ammo to pay for that scope.
Yeah. I did send him an email razzing him a little bit about, man, geez almighty, if you want to just throw money away, you can hand some of that to me.
That's right.
all that ammo he's shooting up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I shot it 4 times, and the way it sits right now, I think I got the second best score on the leaderboard. So I'm going to leave it alone. If somebody passes me up, then kudos to them, because the best score out there.
And by the way, you can have multiple entries. You can have multiple entries, guys. But what I will do is pull your best entry and rank them, and we're going to show them. This person's 1, this person's 2, this person's 3, this person's 4. We're just going to rank them like that. We'll put all the names in the electronic drawing. We'll spin the wheel, and we'll pull that famous winner out.
Yeah, right now the best score on there is a .1 something, and that, I mean, I haven't watched his video yet, but that's
good.
Good score. Yeah.
Yeah, but the best score and the 6th score don't matter, right?
That to me, Hillbilly,
because
that's
of the drawing part, right?
Yeah. To me, that's the beauty of it. Like, to me, it's like
you can have the best score, but he still may not get his name drawn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like football. You got to show up on that day, and he shot a .193. That may have been a really good day for him. If he'd have showed up on, he may have shot that on a Thursday. If he would have showed up on a Saturday, that might be a .6. You know, with the same rifle, same ammo. You just and so to me, that's kind of like the beauty. You're fighting what we're all competing for is a slot in the hat.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I found out that I shoot best in the dark, so
that seems to ring true, buddy.
Dude, don't bring your wife into this.
The night I shot that Ismash, I was out of light. It was bad. So
Zero
I thought it
wind
was
also.
pretty dark out.
yeah. So guys, we're at the hour and 21-minute mark. So by the time we go around the room and let everybody talk about what they got coming up, we'll be out of time because I like to keep this show right at or around an hour and a half. So Hillbilly, what you got coming up, buddy?
Oh man, all of it. we got Guns, Beer, and Therapy coming up tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. If you ain't doing nothing, swing by and visit us. We'd love to have you. We got more the bolt action ARs coming up. I need to say this too. I got a comment after the video the other day, and somebody said I went to BCA and didn't see any of the bolt actions. They sold out. They're going like hotcakes, and they're producing them as fast as they can. And so if you happen to go there and try to check one of those out, if it's not on the website, it will be there shortly because they try to like keep up what they have actually in stock. But oh man, we got just challenge targets coming up and all that, and I don't think my old Marlin with the 10 power scope's going to win that Hilux. I don't think I'm going to get in the top 10, but man, I gave it a try, and that's all a person can be. And thanks, Elijah, for being on here tonight, and thanks, Chad, for having this show, buddy. Always a lot of fun.
Yeah, appreciate you being here, man. Brock, what you got coming up?
Well, first I'd like to say, thanks to Elijah, you kind of like that guy commented a while ago. The reason a lot of us have a channel and, watching you is what got me started into wanting to do mine and kind of giving me the courage to start doing long videos, just you're yourself and it doesn't have to be a professional. And so I started doing that. So I want to say thanks for that. But no, I got a video coming out tomorrow. I brought the 2500X out, shot the target a little bit smaller than a dum-dum with it. Just kind of show you all the difference in accuracy of the two guns. So
Was you shooting Skittles?
No, I shot matches.
Matches?
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
50 yards.
So, you guys, Brock's channel up until a week or so ago has been primarily like shorts of his leather work and stuff. And he decided to start doing some shooting videos, and he shot some dum-dums. He's done a video showing you how he cleans his rifle while he's at competition. And if you've heard us talk about him in the past, he's doing very well at competing. So there must be some truth to his cleaning process. So, and he's got another video coming out with his 2500. So go over and check out Leather Action 22. And you guys be sure you subscribe and watch his content and like his stuff and give him a comment, even if it's a bad one. So, yeah.
Get mad at me. It makes me want to get better. So
There you go. J Delta, what you got coming up, brother?
So I got a few videos coming out with one of the CCs. I got Ely Benchrest Precision. and then I got the Anshoes doing some center X, and then on the 26th, right before Thanksgiving, you don't want to miss that video. It's a little long. Get you some popcorn and your favorite drink. I'm comparing the new Anshu 1761 to the 30-year-old 2013, and I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not gonna spoil it. It was very close. So I mean, it's gonna be a good video, entertaining. We're gonna have some fun. You know me, I like to keep it lively and have fun in there. But it's gonna be a good video on the 26th, so you don't want to miss that. Appreciate you having me tonight. It's great to be with my Marine brother. Love you, brother. Pray for you and your family. Keep it up. You inspire me like the rest of these guys do.
All right, Hasbro, what do you got coming up? And also take this opportunity to plug your new challenge target.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. If I can stop coughing. Hang on. Elijah, you're going to appreciate this next target because of the rifle. I don't want you to see this. See what that is? Anschutz 54M, 1972. Now look what this gun is doing. There are 4 here, and I got 1 that comes off to the right. 4 in literally the same hole, and 1 that comes off above. I felt like you shooting. I watch your videos. That happens to you all the time. So I don't know what's going on, but that was Midas Plus. That was that would have been in that 0.2 or less range, but they had those flyers out there. But I haven't been able to shoot a day that's not been real windy since then, so I'll get it back out here shortly. Chad is mentioning this. I'm working with Nibs over at Walnut and Steel and Hillbilly. And in fact, the best part of this target is you get to shoot Hillbilly. Everybody wants to do that. But this is the BB gun version. Okay. So you start off by shooting various elves on the shelf. And then you finish up by bonus shots. And you'll appreciate that one, Elijah. That's just bigger than a 22, just barely. And then Hillbilly is a bonus too. But what you got to do is you got to do this one at 50 yards. And now that little star in that tree gets to be really something else. So if you can keep it within the diameter of a 22 plus, well, half the diameter, then you'll have a really good score. So I have cleaned that target except for that stupid star 5 times now. And Hillbilly, of all people, cleared the target.
Hey, I mean,
I just don't know what to say about that. But anyway,
every now and then, buddy.
but that's one like I did last year. We're going to run it all of December and all of January. So if you get a Christmas present, shoot it. And anyway, have some fun with that.
I will have to say, since I've had the opportunity to shoot it early, it is a lot of fun. I mean, it really is. It's a great target. So. Steve, type something in the side chat so I can post your channel out there for you, buddy.
All right. There's something.
All right, there. That's all I need, buddy.
Steve, what you got coming up, brother?
All right. First thing I want to tell Hasbro, I did not see the version of that target for the high points. So you're going to have to take Hillbilly his high point target.
I should shoot it with my 1911. Oh, the bullets are so big I can't miss. I'll shoot the flintlock, Elijah. That's what I'll do.
There you go. Now I got a couple more videos coming out with that JM Marlin Ballard rifle, where I did some shooting with it. And if weather permits tomorrow, and I think it's supposed to, I'm going to try to do some shooting with my Marlin 880 SQ. I kind of let that one set on the back burner for a couple months, but I'm going to get it out and shoot a little more. And that's pretty much what's going on right now.
All right, Justin.
Well, I'll be in a deer stand this weekend, and
Oh, yeah.
that's what's keeping me off the rifle range is trying to kill a deer right now. So hopefully if I get a deer, then I'll do the Hilux challenge before it ends. But that's all I got going on. And like everybody else has done, I want to thank the big fella here for getting all this started, bringing this community together. And before me and Chad started our local club matches, both of us, one commonality we had was watching Day at the Range, and
Wow.
that's been a talking point, ever since we've been together is your channel. So you've impacted us greatly.
You told me it's Cyclops Joe.
What's that? Oh, Cyclops. We watched him too. But definitely we watched a lot of Revolver Guy. And,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? You mentioned that with the Cyclops Joe videos. Those are probably the videos I like to go back and watch the most when you two are going back and forth. They are just hilarious. They are really good.
You guys team up so good.
So I tell you what, guys, it's every time I get with you guys, it's a humbling experience to me, and it's like, for those of us that have served, we have something we call a squad day. And that's generally when we're back in quarters where we all kind of sleep. We all sleep together. That's where we all become family. That's where we all become brothers. This reminds me of that squad day, quite frankly, that tightening of the family coming together. It's a really humbling experience to hear you guys say all the nice words that you said here tonight. But I tell you what, man, I mean, you guys, you mean the world to me. Not for some kind of YouTube channel either. I mean, like,
oh yeah,
when we got together, shot, there's some natural kind of bonding that occurs, and it's something that, for years after leaving the military that I look for, and you guys bring it out of me. But I will tell you, for me, and old Steve, take a look, Steve. Take a look, Steve.
What? Oh man.
So I got something I'm working with there.
Awesome.
It's a little different. It's a little different. It's, as a matter of fact, it's way different, but it's in one of my favorite calibers. If you've seen some of my centerfire stuff, you'll probably know which one it is, but it's one of my favorite calibers. I have two that I talk about all the time, and that lever action is chambered in one, and I can't wait to get it out on the range. I actually hope, if I don't get rained out, I hope to try to get it out on the range tomorrow, and maybe record some things for it and get it put up. So, yep, looking forward to a little centerfire action.
awesome.
So, what else you got coming up? You got any new rifles coming to the channel, or just?
I don't have any new 22s at the current time that you guys have not seen. But this is one that you absolutely have not seen. As a matter of fact, I can't find, which is why there's a little bit of a rush, to be honest with you, because I can't find a review out there for it at all, for this particular rifle. But I also did a short or a little teaser a couple of weeks ago around some Berettas. I think we'll start to see a little bit. I'm not going to get too far from my roots with rimfire, but I am going to bring a little centerfire back into the picture. I've got some Berettas that I have on loaner, and I'm going to do a Beretta week where I take all the pistols. I've done 4 videos up to this point where I take all the pistols, and here in my reloading room, I kind of do a little bit of, not necessarily unboxing, but a little bit of a tabletop review, and then we take it out to the range and shoot them and show you what they look like. But for each day, it'll be a different Beretta. I want to do that for revolvers also, where each day for a week, for 7 days, it's a different revolver. So bring back some centerfire in between, keeping up with the centerfire and some of the challenges.
That's awesome, buddy, because revolvers and lever actions, that's where my heart's at. So glad
yes, sir. It's something about them, brother. Something about them.
Yes, sir. I agree.
The next time you get down here, we'll have to get Justin to break out some of his revolvers, because he's got quite the collection.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. That would be awesome.
But guys, I got some videos coming out that are pre-scheduled up until the end of November. I'm going to have to get my butt back to the range and make some more, though, to get us through the end of the year. And that's going to be hard to do because, just like Justin, I'm in the deer woods right now. That's where I'm going first thing in the morning. But I do have my camera gear packed up, and I'm going to try to film me another hunt tomorrow. And if you haven't seen my latest video of me taking a doe with a bow, that was my first archery kill. And it turned out to be a pretty good video. So that was something else that I wanted to do with my channel, was not only just shooting on the bench. That's why hobbies is in my title, because I have other hobbies, you know, such as hunting and knives, and just, you know, I just wanted to cover all the bases on my channel, not just Benchrest shooting. But everybody knows Benchrest is where my heart's at. But since YouTube would not let me type it in a side chat, J Delta, I'm going to ask that you give us a countdown. And at the bottom of the countdown, we're going to end this show by everybody saying together, "Get out and shoot."
All right.
All
ready?
right. We are ready.
3, 2, 1.
Get out
and
and
shoot.
shoot.